Hello YouTube family, welcome and welcome back to Free's Fragrance Finds. I am the lady of the house, Lady Free, your gourmand guru, and on this channel, baby, we love and discuss all things fragrances. Where I love gourmands, yes I do, but that doesn't mean that you have to. Stick around, I promise you'll find something that you like. Guys, but before we get into today's video, I would love for you to take a quick moment to simply like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you won't miss any of my uploads. Don't you dare miss out. Let's hop into today's video.
You make me feel so good, yeah. Oh, yeah. You make me feel so good, yeah.
Hey girl, hey boy, hey y'all, hey, what is up? It is your girl Lady Free, your gourmand guru in the house, guys. And in today's video, we have cotton candy craze, baby. We have some beautiful, whimsical cotton candy fragrances that I would love to recommend to you from my collection. If that sounds like something you're interested in, don't forget to like the video and do continue to watch. Let's hop right in. This first one needs no introduction, honey. I have talked about this so much on my channel as well as others, so we're going to try to make this quick. This is Yum Pistachio Gelato by KAYALI. Go ahead and run the product shot. This is your creamy, gelato, nutty, smelling cotton candy type of fragrance. Let's go ahead and get you the notes. You have top notes of pistachio, ice cream, bergamot, hazelnut, rum, and cardamom. Middle notes of lily of the valley, pear, jasmine, peony, geranium, raspberry, and white peach. Base notes of whipped cream, cotton candy, marshmallow, tonka bean, locum, whatever that is, sandalwood, cedar, and cacao. What you get is a creamy, cold smelling, sweet pistachio, cotton candy, a little bit fruity type of scent, and that's just what you get. You do get an airiness from the whipped cream, the marshmallow, and the cotton candy. I'm sure you've heard about it, so let's go ahead and jump right into wearability. This is perfect for this time of year. It does have some depth to it, It does have some complexities to it, so it's not as whimsical, it's not as juvenile, it's not as childish, so you can wear it anytime during the summertime. Although it does have that whipped cream note, it's not heavy. Again, although it does have that ice cream note along with that whipped cream note, it's not heavy. It's still light and bright and airy and fun enough to wear during the summertime, but also has enough complexities to it to where if you want to wear it during the date night during the summertime, you also can do that. This is straight up and down feminine fragrance in my opinion. Let's jump right into. I don't really have any performance issues out of this fragrance. I definitely overspray, so I'm getting a moderate wear out of it all the way across the board. I'm getting moderate sillage. I'm actually moderate to high sillage and moderate to high projection on this scent, but I'm getting a moderate lasting, a moderate wear, a moderate as far as longevity is concerned. I'm getting about maybe 6 to 8 hours out of this fragrance. Let's jump right into a value. KAYALIs are all a good value in my opinion. I think this one is a 50 ml right at $100 or a little bit above $100. All of the KAYALI fragrances are a good value in my opinion. Is it blind buy worthy? This isn't a really safe blind buy to me because it was very polarizing out here in these YouTube streets at one point. I feel like most of us have warmed up to it at this point and at this juncture, but I do remember when it was a point in time where a lot of people didn't like it and a lot of people loved it, so I would say it's not a safe blind buy. Rating, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. I actually love it. I don't know if you can see that dent through the bottle, but the fragrance is here. It's halfway gone. So, love it. 10 out of 10. Yum Pistachio Gelato by KAYALI. This next one, or these next ones, are Magnetic Candy from Finery. This is the body spray and this is the parfum. Go ahead and roll the product shot. Now, this is your sweet kind of, if Jolly Rancher had a cotton candy flavor, that's what that would be, okay? In my opinion. Let's go ahead and get you the notes. Now this one is one that is supposedly duping Sundays by Radio. I have not smelled Sundays by Radio. I actually don't have any by Radio fragrances in my collection just because of the performance issues, and the price point really isn't worth it to me for the fragrances or for the scents, how they smell. It just isn't worth it for the smell. I mean, nothing just smells. I've never smelled the by Radio fragrances, just said I had to get it. But that one's cheap, so I bought it. And I do like it, but I wouldn't spend Byredo prices on it. Let's go ahead and get you the notes. Cotton candy, pomelo, and violet. You do get that purple floral. You do get that violet, and you definitely get that cotton candy. We're not going to do the whole spill on this one. So these are just ones that I really would layer with my other cotton candy fragrances. These two along with... I'm going to go ahead and get these out of the way. Honorable mentions. Ones that I would just layer. This is truly unicorn fruit. It does have it's kind of synthetic smelling as well. Not as well, but it is kind of synthetic smelling, but it's cute and it's one to layer with your other cotton candy fragrances. This next one is Barbe a Papa by TUTTI Delicious. This one also, these two are both ones that you can just layer with your other cotton candy fragrances, and they do smell good. This one smells just like cotton candy actually, and I do really like it. The Barbe a Papa actually does smell just like cotton candy, like how I remember the cotton candy smelling, or like that nostalgic kind of cotton candy. That's what you get from this one, and I actually really do like it. I mean, it's so good to layer with other scents, like even if it's not your cotton candy scent, just any other perfume you kind of want to sweeten up and kind of give that whimsical juvenile-esque type smell to her, or even if you don't want to give that whimsical juvenile type smell, you just want to sweeten it up, one of your other maybe deeper, heavier scents, darker, heavier scents. Okay, that's Barbe a Papa. This next one is Boardwalk Delight by SKYLAR. Go ahead and run the product shot. Now this is your straight up cotton candy fragrance as well. I don't know how else to describe it. It does have an aquatic accord to it, but it's, to me, straight up cotton candy. Reminds you of eating a piece of cotton candy on the boardwalk. Like, so if you're at a boardwalk at a fair, you're getting that sea breeze, kind of that salty aquatic nature from the sea breeze, and then you have a cotton candy, and that's what you get out of this fragrance. Let's go ahead and get you the notes. Top notes of watery notes, raspberry and apple. Middle notes of coconut milk, water lily, guava blossom. Base notes of cotton candy, vanilla, musk, solar notes, and amber. What they're trying to portray, you get in this bottle. Boardwalk Delight. It's exactly what you get. I do pick up on the apple though as well, and I do pick up on the coconut milk. I literally smell everything. It's putting me... It's very picturesque. It's putting me in the mind of walking on a boardwalk. They captured that in this bottle. Enough said, okay? Wearability. Boardwalk, fair, outside, having fun, Six Flags, Disney World. Feminine, light, airy, aquatic. It's not heavy. Outside, dead of heat, refreshing. Okay, performance. Now I would take this, if you're going to those places, if you're going to be outside, I would take this with you or decant it to top off, because it doesn't have the greatest performance. I'm getting about 4, maybe 5 hours. 6 is pushing it. Okay, so it doesn't have the greatest performance. You do get a low sillage and a low projection. If you overspray, you can push that up to moderate. Okay, so that is your performance. Yeah, this is $90 at Sephora, and this is a 1.7 fluid ounce. I do think this is a little pricey for what you are getting, but I do like it, and I'm going to say it's a good value. Although you probably have to decant it and overspray it, I still think it's a good value. I mean, just because they capture exactly what you would smell, I think how you would want to smell, or Boardwalk would smell in a perfume bottle. Yeah, I think it's a good value. Blind buy worthy. You don't have to. You can walk right into Sephora, but if you had to blind buy, it is a safe blind buy. Rating, I'm going to give this one a a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna knock off just 1 point for the performance. That's just because I like it that much. The performance really doesn't bother me. So that's Boardwalk Delight by SKYLAR. This next one is Vanille by OUTREAMER. Go ahead and run the product shot. I was going to mention this one and the fragrances that I just layered with, but while I do just layer with this fragrance, it is one that I wanted to go ahead and give its own spotlight to. This one is really just vanilla and cotton candy. It smells just like vanilla and cotton candy, but this one sticks around a little bit longer. While some of your other fragrances may drown out, especially if it's a stronger fragrances, may drown out those other fragrances, this is one that you're going to smell along with smell in your layering combo. Okay, let's go ahead and get you the notes of vanilla and cotton candy. That's it. That's exactly what it smells like. Let's go ahead and jump right into wearability, because this is a layering fragrance for me. Whenever, however, whomever, it's a layering fragrance. Okay, so if you want to give a little bit sweetness or a little bit vanilla or cotton candy to any of your other fragrances, this is one that I would recommend to and for you. Performance, this one you're going to get a strong 4 to 5 hours out of this fragrance, and it does have a low to moderate projection. No, it does have a moderate projection and a moderate, not gonna leave a lasting sillage, but you definitely will get moderate projection from this fragrance, and you might leave a sillage, might leave a quick sillage. Okay, it's not gonna last, but you might leave a little bit of a sillage. Okay, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and give this its own spotlight. Yeah, it's still $36. You can find it on Amazon. It's still $36, $37 on Amazon. That is a little bit pricey. I would say wait until that price kind of goes back down, the popularity decreases, and if it doesn't, is it worth it at that price point? Oh, it's leaking. Is it worth it at that price point? Yes, because you can layer it with anything. So blind buy worthy, really the only way you're going to be able to get that is to blind buy. Is it blind buy safe? Yes, if you know that's what you're looking for. Rating, I'm going to give that one a 8.5 out of 10, and that is Vanille OUTREAMER. That is Vanille by OUTREAMER. This last and final fragrance is Caramelo Vanilla by New Notes. Go ahead and run the product shot. It's exactly what it smells like, caramel vanilla, and with a little bit of cotton candy kind of tucked down in there. That's exactly what you get. This is what the type of caramel that's in this fragrance. This is the type of caramel, the sweet smelling, kind of thicker caramel. That's what I wanted in Mula Mula. Top notes of caramel and vanilla flower. Middle notes of dulce de leche, cotton candy, frangipani, and white flowers. Base notes of vanilla pod, tonka, and vanilla. This fragrance does put you in the mind of your Escapade Gourmands, your Bianco Latte, that type of thing. And I would say if you have those fragrances, you don't really need this fragrance, because it does put you in the mind of it. I would say Escapade Gourmand with a cotton candy note, and I would say Escapade Gourmand minus the creme brulee topping. So put cotton candy in the place of the creme brulee topping, you have this. It is Bianco Latte, not quite as, it does have a lactonic quality to it, or like it has a lactonic nuance to this one, but not as much. So I would say Bianco Latte minus the honey and minus a little bit of the lactonic quality that Bianco Latte has. So I would say if you have those, you don't necessarily need this one as well, but if you want to get it, go ahead and get it. This is one that I layer with during the summertime. So my fruity fragrances that I want to add a little bit of sweetness to, a little bit of vanilla to, I pick this up. Okay, so right now it's a layering fragrance for me. During the winter time, I probably would wear it on its own, but right now it's a layering fragrance for me. So really anytime during the summertime, anytime, it really doesn't matter. If I wanted to wear it on its own during the summertime, it wouldn't choke me out. It's light enough to wear during the summertime. It's not dense, it's not thick, it's not heavy or anything like that. It may be a little sweet to wear like the dead of summertime. If you live in really hot, warm climates and where the sun is at its peak, maybe kind of, teetering a little bit during that time, but any other time, knock yourself out. Feminine fragrance, in my opinion. I didn't get the greatest performance out of this fragrance. I didn't get the greatest longevity out of this fragrance. Actually low to moderate on the sillage and the projection, and moderate longevity. 6 hours-ish, okay, for the longevity. Value. Now that's something we're going to pause and talk about a bit, because this may not be the best value. It's not a groundbreaking fragrance. There's so many other fragrances that smell similar or smell just like this. So for its price, I would say, I think I paid, how much did I pay for this fragrance? Hold on. $220. Not a good value. Not a good value. Not a good value whatsoever. 50 ml, 1.7 fluid ounce, $220 for a, dare I say, generic smelling vanilla fragrance. When I say generic, smelling like any other vanilla fragrance, a lot of other vanilla, not any other, but smells like a lot of other vanilla fragrance, does the same thing, has the same profile. Not worth its price point. Not a good value. Blind buy safe. It is a safe blind buy, but for that price point, I would double think that. Okay, so rating, I'm going to give this one a, I do like it though. For originality, I'm going to take off a couple of points. So 8 out of 10, Caramelo Vanilla by New Notes. And that brings us to the end of this video. Go ahead and get caught up on my other videos if you have not, to find out what's been going on with your girl, Lady Free. I'm going to link them here, or they'll be at the end of the channel, so you can just click, or at the end of the video, so you can just click. So thank you for making it to the end of the video, for sticking in here with me, for rocking with your girl. Please take a moment just to like the video. It costs you nothing. Please take a moment to subscribe to the video. Please, 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 if you find any value in the content and what we're doing over here on Free's Fragrance Find, I would appreciate it if you would just subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and join the family, like the video, and leave in the comment section what are some of your favorite cotton candy scents. Until next video, bye.